Darrius the Hawk Time Jackson wants all the smoke. And at 7-0, he's on fire.
Because we're 24 hours away from you stepping back into the ring again. The victory that you receive can get you closer to being 10-0. That magical, mythical number for professional boxers. Talk about your current record, but what's going to happen when we see you come Saturday night?
Right now, 7-0 with 5 knockouts, but I'm looking to get this eighth win and hopefully be able to get myself up to the 10th, then the 15th, then the 20th, and then become world champion. I'm willing to become the world champion and be able to shine, be able to show out.
Now, talk like that is a familiar battle cry for every fighter on this card. Now, while the fighters said their piece, the promoters of this extraordinary event could make this lion look like a real king of the ring.
I want to see real boxing giving real athletes the opportunity to advance and elevate their craft, because it's truly an art form to hit somebody and avoid getting hit back.
Dr. Debbie King is no stranger to the fight game, nor is her last name, King. Yes, like Don King, the Hall of Fame promoter. All her life, she has been influenced by punches and bunches.
You're not new to this. You are true to this. And I mean boxing. Am I right or wrong?
You're right. This is the sport that raised me. So I love it from the core.
Not forgotten in the royalty of the King family business is the impact that Debbie King's mother, Henrietta, had on creating these jewels of the ring.
Everyone talks about your dad, but I know the other story of that greatness. Comes from a woman who's been well over 100 if she was still here today.
Yes, sir.
That's Henrietta King, your mom.
Absolutely.
Tell me the impact she made in your life.
She was my best friend.
Was there a point or a conversation that she had with you where she said, I want you to go in the same business as your father has done? I don't do that. Or was she just the opposite, saying, go ahead and be better? Which one was it?
She said, go get your education so that you don't have to depend on this, but remember you come from good stock. Use all your names. Use all your talents and be the best that you can be. See, I can't fill his shoes, but I can make footprints of my own.
Another hopeful stop for this boxing tour will be Africa, where this king's daughter is already a bona fide queen.
I did the test after watching an interview with Chadwick Boseman about African ancestry. And he said everybody needed to find out who they are and where they came from. Mine came back 100%. Mindy, I thought I was reading the paper wrong because I said nobody never gets 100%. They gave me my DNA, 100% Mindy woman from Sierra Leone, West Africa. I have to go find my family. But all slaves passed through the ports of Ghana, which I've been privileged to be a queen in 4 kingdoms.
Dr. King selected Greensboro as a destination to kick off the Kings of the Canvas boxing series. And what an experience.
Girl, you got royalty by presence of birth.
Absolutely.
God gave it to you first.
He gave it to me first, you know, and I'm so grateful.
The spirit of Thanksgiving is gratefulness. And boxing, that same joy of victory is more like feasting on your opponents.
You know, this is not a sport that you are afraid in. It can't be no punk in boxing.
Talk is cheap in boxing. It's nothing you play. Still, every person on this card wants the recognition to one day walk down the streets, not just in their hometown, but anywhere in America, and be called a champion. For many, that path to greatness is in Greensboro. Of Greensboro, North Carolina.